I don't feel like a ring is coming, unfortunately. Hi.
Howdy.
Okay.
Y'all have waited.
So long.
And here it is.
And here it is. We're finally gonna do an extended Q&A. I mean, we haven't done like a talking Q&A. It's just been like posting. We got so many questions, so these are gonna be in parts. And if you follow us on Instagram, ask us questions and we will answer them. All right. The first question is, what is one thing you avoid because you know it will hurt your relationship? For me personally, it's retreating. If I am in a place where I feel vulnerable or attacked, or like my feelings were hurt, or say we got into a disagreement, my old self would retreat and like lick my wounds by myself. But I know that if I continue to do that, one, it builds resentment, and two, I feel like it does start to weigh on the relationship. And I think that in the long run, it does hurt the relationship. So I try my best not to retreat when I feel uncomfortable in a situation.
Thanks for sharing that. Yeah. Losing my temper. Like yelling. Absolutely not. There's just no need. You can express what you need to express without putting that much volume behind it.
I agree.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's definitely something, because we haven't had like a fight or like an argument to where we're like screaming or yelling at each other, you know? I feel like I've definitely been in arguments in my lifetime where it's gotten to that point, so I know I'm capable of that. But that is definitely something that I want to avoid and watch out for when it comes to you and just everyone in my life at this stage of my life. Like there's no reason to be, yelling. We can communicate efficiently and effectively in a respectful tone.
Like adults.
Yeah. The next question, Kanban. What do you like about men?
It's easier to say what I don't like, which is nothing. I like your smile. I like your hair. I like your long, beautiful feminine eyelashes. Those beautiful dark eyes of yours. I like how cute and little your nose is. I love the color of your skin and how smooth it is and healthy it looks. I love the way your mind works and the way you look at the world in such a positive way. I like your style. I like your sense of humor. I love your laugh. I love your body. I think you're so sexy. I like the way you communicate with people. I like how thoughtful you are. I like how you let me baby you. And I like that you're my best friend. I hope that's sufficient.
Yeah, that was good. Thank you.
Yeah.
Where do you guys see yourselves 5 years from now?
Wow, 2030. Woo!
I see myself as a 30-year-old.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Which is insane. But I'm so excited to enter my 30s because I'm so excited to be like a grown woman, I feel like I'm grown now, but I still have very like kiddie tendencies. So I'm excited. Oh, I feel you nodding back there.
It is what it is.
But I'm excited to be like entering my like grown and sexy, 5 years. I definitely want to be a homeowner, and I want to home own with my man. Our first dream house. I don't know if this one has a farm and a barn though. I don't know, but yeah. I definitely see us somewhere beautiful, and you know how you see houses that people own and it's like, wow, this is so them. I see us being in a house like that. I definitely see us being married. In 5 years, yeah, I see us having a couple $1 million. I definitely see me being a series regular in a television show. I've done a couple movies, Oscar noms, 5 years, I might already have an Oscar. Can stop there for me.
That was great.
Thank you. What about you?
Happy.
Yeah.
Plain and simple, regardless of like what we have or don't have. I'm not worried about like size of our home, money in the bank account. I just see us happy. Dog.
Yeah.
Dog.
I thought that was implied though.
The dog?
No, the happy. I feel like that's always in our equation.
You're right. But yeah, I see us married, first home, dog.
Dog, yeah.
Doggy, dog.
For sure.
No kids.
No.
Yeah, still in Southern California. But yeah, just happy, healthy.
Healthy.
And like just embodying like the definition of like rich.
Yes.
Like Yeah.
Rich mind, rich spirit, rich pockets, got a little coin in them coin purses.
Yeah. But just having like everything that we need.
Yeah.
Right? And that doesn't just mean coin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just like, and I feel like we're already there.
Mm-hmm.
There's just going to be some other stuff that we can do in 5 years because we're a little more grown.
Mm-hmm. How old will you be?
80,000.
Yes.
Old enough.
Is there anything like job wise or like I want to see what you like? It's like a little daydream.
Yeah, no, I got my dream job,
Yeah.
first job out of school.
Yeah.
Doing the same thing, just fulfilled, making people happy.
Yeah. Yeah, this question's for
Yes.
me. Has he ever irritated you?
The answer is 3, 2, 1.
No.
No. Just kidding.
Yes. Yes. I mean, irritation is a very common emotion.
Common.
Yeah. Just human emotion. Trying to make me feel an emotion. But this doesn't irritate me.
I know it would.
No. I think it depends if I'm like already in a mood. But yes, he has irritated me. Have I ever irritated you?
Yeah. Yeah.
I've irritated you?
Yes, Nadi.
Whatever. Thoughts on marriage. How long does one need to wait?
The answer is
2 days.
there is no answer until you're ready. There's no simple standardized answer to this question. There's not like it has to be at least a year, it has to be at least 3 years, it has to be at least 5 years. Like, because think about it. Like, let's say you're in your 50s and you had a previous marriage and you're like just trying to find someone to spend like the latter half of your life with. You may meet someone and connect with them and like you're experienced and you like know exactly what you want, exactly what you don't want, and like y'all are able to like have that conversation and like live enough life together to make that decision within like a couple months, right? Versus like if you're like 20 and you still don't really know yourself yet, you don't have a lot of like experience in relationships and like don't know like things that work for you, things that don't work, things you like, things that you don't like, you're gonna have to like probably put some more time in to like figure out what that is. So I think it just depends. And like some people are just like sure from the get-go and some people need to take their time, and that is okay. I think the bottom line is like marriage is a wonderful thing. I don't think it's necessary for everyone. And I think you just know when you're ready, but you should talk about like have a conversation about marriage proposals, your future, etc. And you should have dozens of these conversations before any steps are being made in that direction.
Oh, I'm just gonna speak for me personally. My thought on marriage, I think that it's a beautiful thing. I think it's a stronger commitment to the person, to the relationship. I absolutely want to be married. For me, I think that if you're in a relationship and it's going well, you guys are, healthy, you get along, and you talk about the things that you need to talk about, like you have deep, real, serious conversations. I don't see a reason why you should be waiting 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years to be married, personally. I have a timeline on how long I'm willing to wait or how long I'm going to be a girlfriend for before I get married. Because I feel like it gets to a point where it's like, okay, well, you're taking advantage of my value at this point. And if you're gonna keep dragging your feet, then there's no reason for me to stay around for this. I just feel like if it gets past a certain point, I don't feel like a ring is coming, unfortunately. Especially if it's like, okay, well, we live together and we have kids together and we pay bills together and do all the things that are like wifely duties or like husband duties, and we do that when we're just boyfriend and girlfriend. There's no incentive to become more than that. If it gets past a certain point, then for me, I'm like, oh, this isn't going anywhere. We're not making a new step in our relationship. That's what I would say for how long does one need to wait, because I feel like, especially knowing what I do know about men, it's very like when they know, they know. And like I said, there could be things that they have to get in line before that happens. But at the end of the day, it doesn't take 10 years to know if you want to marry someone, Okay, next question. Are you worried about the potential impact social media could have on your relationship? Honestly, no. I feel like what we put on social media is like the iceberg, like the tip of the iceberg to our relationship. There are a lot of very intimate and special and sacred moments that happen off camera that we keep to ourselves. I feel like if we were putting out controversial things, or if either of us were like hiding, cheating, lying to each other, then I feel like that could be a problem, because you put, you know, it on social media and you have millions of people watching you and you're like, oh my gosh, I recognize that girl because my friend was DM. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's where you can run into problems. But since we're both very open and honest, we're both very real with each other, I don't see social media coming in and affecting us. Especially also since we do have so many people that are so positive to us and support us. I think it would be different if people were just like hating on us like crazy. We were just getting internet hate all day, every day. But no, we've built a very loving and positive and supportive community. So yeah, I'm not worried at all.
Yeah. Same thing here. Very well said. Yeah, I don't know. Everyone's been so nice. And like, people are always gonna talk mess every once in a while. And I'm not worried about it because I know her and she knows me. Nah, I'm not worried about it. I think I was before we started, just because it's like putting like our lives like so like making our lives so public. But again, it is just the tip of the iceberg. And at the end of the day, like, we love y'all, but like if we're like planning on shooting a bunch of videos for y'all and one of us is like having a bad day, it's like we're gonna prioritize like
yes, exactly.
ourselves. So
yeah.
No, and I think we'll continue to do that. So yeah, I don't see a reason why we would need to be worried.
Me either. Are either of you friends with your exes? If so, is the other comfortable with that?
3, 2, 1.
No, absolutely
Yeah.
not. I'm not friends with my ex. He's not friends with his ex.
Nope.
No
ill will, but no
Yeah.
no contact.
No ill will,
No friendship.
but no friendship, because that's crazy.
Because it's not doing anyone any favors.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Why?
if y'all split, like what's the plan? What's your goal if you're friends, right?
Right.
You're just making stuff extra complicated on purpose.
Like, why keep them?
If the goal is like, okay, this isn't working and we need to move on, I understand everyone's circumstances are unique, but how can you truly move on if you have this gigantic piece of your identity, like from your past, that's like still present in your life? I'm sure it can be a very hard thing to do for some folks, but like, take it from our experiences, it's worth it. We want to move on with our lives and be good. We want them to be good. And they're not gonna be if they're hung up on us. So it's like, let them move on and find the person that's right for them. And then we can find, the person who's right for us. Just not worth it, y'all. It's messy, it's always messy.
All right, that's it.
That was the last question? Wow, that was fast.
Bye.